I'm on my way to work, but I just wanted to add one more serious point that I need this to marinate for the passport bros and whoever else is traveling on some antics. As Americans, we have to tread lightly when we go to other nations. We already have a bad reputation in many countries for different reasons, for valid reasons. Some things have to deal with crimes against their people, and there are men out there who have already had to face the death penalty for things that they have done to the people in their country. Men that are from America that went there on some I'm traveling. Like I captioned it, but I'm gonna reiterate this.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it dearly. But today we're going to react to this woman here speaking on Passport Bros and basically saying that us men going overseas, we have to be careful and we have to tread lightly when in these other countries, which I agree. I definitely agree with this woman, even though she's trying to shame us and trying to say it from an angle that she's trying to like shame us a little bit. But I agreed with her to a certain extent because we have to take into account us passport bros. We're going to another country to be in someone else's environment. This is not territory that is our own. We are not, this is we're foreign to their land. We are the foreigners. It's like, yeah, we look at them as the foreigners, but we are the foreigners in their country, in their land. So we have to come with respect. We have to come with kindness, courtesy, and just the utmost respect, because we're basically in their house. If somebody else is coming into your house, you would want for them to abide by your rules. So if we're going into their house, we also in turn, I'll have to do the same thing. We have to abide by their rules. We have to try to assimilate to their culture as much as possible, try to truly understand the culture and try to learn the culture and not bring our Western bias and our Western mindset into their territory. Because one thing I've noticed about us Americans is that we're very unwilling to learn. We're very unwilling to think outside of the box when it comes to other people's cultures. It's not all Americans, but there are a vast majority of Americans who think that, oh, we're American, you're supposed to assimilate to our culture, you're supposed to learn our language, you're supposed to do what we want. When in reality, it's not like that, especially when you're in another country, another territory, a foreign land that you've never been before. So you have to be respectful. We have to be the utmost respectful. We have to take the initiative to learn their language, learn their culture, learn what to do, what not to do, learn their way of life, and truly try to assimilate to their culture as best as possible and leave our Western mindset in the West where we got it from. I don't want passport bros, any of us, to be bringing our Western mindset or Western mentality or Western behavior to these other countries, because that within itself is going to be, that's part of the problem. Are these Western mindsets of just being disrespectful, rude, not trying to be respectful. We need to leave that in the West where we got it from, because that's where it's best. It only really works here in the West because everything's backwards here in the West, as we all know, as we all can see. But in these other countries, they're very much more traditional minded. Things are actually the way they're supposed to be in these other countries. So we need to leave those negative traits, negative mindsets back where we got it from, in the West. But let's continue the video.
There was a black man who was married, who went to China to be a teacher, and he took the life of one of the Chinese women in China. And this was his girlfriend. This was his little side girl. He took her life. He got death by fire gun. So y'all need to stop playing around, because, these people, they don't come to play when it comes to Americans. They are watching everything that you're doing, and the American government is also paying attention very closely. You guys need to be very careful, and y'all need to be checking the brothers that are on this lawless demon time, because that's demonic to even be out here doing that to women, especially when you are a guest of that country, thinking that no, they are able and willing, if they feel like it's necessary, to put more restrictions on American travel because of what's going on. You don't want to start You don't want to have all these international enemies. It's not funny. It's serious. And I know the American government is keeping tabs on all of this and is going to be tuning into all y'all channels. Y'all need to watch out. Y'all need to be careful. Y'all, seriously. It's not funny.
Man, here we go. Here we go. They trying to sick daddy government on us. Or should I say zaddy government? Like they're trying to basically say that us traveling and us going to these foreign countries to interact with these other women is I guess a crime now just to travel, that the government has to start putting restrictions on what we're doing, as if these people in the government are not doing the same things themselves. A lot of these people in government, they like to travel there, and a lot of countries that they're traveling are the same countries that we're traveling to as well. So the government themselves are doing the same thing. And I just find it funny how now it's an issue that the government has to step in. The higher ups have to step in. Now that men are doing this, now that Western men are doing this, now it has to be some type of regulation, some type of restriction, some type of policies have to be put into place to try to regulate this. Why does it need to be regulated? What is the issue? Men traveling is not an issue. Men using their own money to travel, which is within their own rights, is not an issue. When women were doing the same exact thing, these girl trips, where y'all were going to these other countries to exploit other men for the same exact thing, nobody batted an eye. Nobody complained. Nobody say, "Oh, zaddy government is gonna come in and get y'all." Nobody made any videos shaming y'all. Nobody said nothing, as if we didn't even care at all, because we didn't, and we still don't. When these Instagram models getting flown out to Dubai to get fecal matter all over their face and all that, men never said anything. We never had an issue with that. I never saw any videos of any men or passport bros or anybody complaining, shaming, talking about some, oh, zaddy government gonna get y'all. Oh, don't y'all go over there. Daddy government gonna get you. He gonna put some regulations on y'all. Don't y'all go over there. Master gonna get you. He gonna get you. We never said that. That was never our rhetoric. We never cared. And we still don't care. And the funny thing is these women who are getting flued out, they're going on someone else's dime. You're going on someone else's money. They're giving you resources. They're flying you out. They're paying for your hotel. They're paying for your restaurant. They're paying for all your everything and all your extravagant, purchases and all that. Gucci, Fendi, Louis, booty, doody, all of that. They're buying you all of that. We never had an issue at all. But when these men try to do the same exact thing and they're traveling on their own dime, this is money that they accrued through hard work, strategy, their own energy, their own blood, sweat, and tears that they use to get their own money, build their own business up, have passive income, multiple streams of income. They got their own money and they're using their own money to travel, which is everything that they're doing within their own right. Now it's a problem. Now it's an issue. Oh my gosh, they have to put regulations. These men are going overseas. They're trying to commit crimes. They're trying to spread their terror. The government has to step in. Why is it even an issue that the government has to step in? The government is busy with so many other things. They don't have to be concerned with single men using their own money to independently travel to wherever they want to go, which is within their own rights. They are free to do so. They are no longer slaves, remember? The slavery ended a long time ago. We're off the plantation or getting off the plantation. And it's just very just concerning to me that these women think that the government has to restrict us or regulate us or discipline us as if we're doing something wrong, because they truly feel on the inside internally that what we're doing is something wrong, when in reality nothing that we're doing is wrong. It's not a crime to travel. It's not a crime to go overseas to a country where women are more respectful, feminine, fit, friendly, more appreciative, and want to deal with them instead of dealing with the women who are in your own country who are disrespectful, have high body counts, unappreciative, not genuine, only want you for money, only see you as a wallet, only see you as a bank account, don't want to actually love you, want to bring nothing to the table, but want everything that's on the table. It's like, How is that a crime? How does that make sense that they can't do what's in their own right for them to do? And they're spending their own money to do so. See, this is why I keep telling y'all, and I'm going to continue to keep telling y'all, get your passports. Get your passports. This type of just nonsensical way of thinking is only here in the West. I'm not, well, not only here, well, majority of women here in the West like are think like that. Yes. When you go to these other countries, you deal with these other foreign women, they don't think like this. They don't say nonsensical things like this, like, oh, Zaddy government gonna get you, Massa gonna get you, y'all going over there, y'all going to mess with these foreign women, these countries, y'all better stop. They don't say these things like that. But these women here say these things, and it makes absolutely no sense. They don't even see how nonsensical, how illogical, how irrational their way of thinking is. It's a deep problem with them. We're not the problem. They are. That's why we're leaving. We're trying to leave the problem. They think that we're the problem and we're trying to spread our terror. They're projecting. Get your passports. Leave these women behind. Leave them to argue and complain and to compete with themselves. We're no longer going to continue to keep arguing or going back and forth. There's nothing else to say. The conversation is over. No more negotiation. Negotiation is off the table. Get your passports. Don't walk, run. Don't run, fly. Don't fly, teleport. Get your passport. Get your passport. Passport bros, we up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys.